morning and happy Saturday, you guys. It is Amanda and Barron with Kickin Cancer Cares on KSLM Radio, 104.3 FM and 1220 AM. And our sponsor for this first half is Oddmo's Pizza. So, you guys, New Year's is right around the corner, and I don't know about you guys, but I do not like to cook we just did Christmas, so it's like do away with the cooking for stuff like that. So you go to Oddmo's, you can call in or you can go and pick it up or they can deliver it to you. Order those pizzas for New Year's Eve and you'll thank me later.
Yes.
You're welcome. No, huge shout out to Mike. They've got pastas, salads, pizzas, all kinds of pizzas,
wings.
Healthy pizzas, wings, appetizers. They have it all. So and mac and cheese, and you can even have it loaded. So go check them out.
And desserts, right?
Yes, and a
Everything.
huge alcohol selection that you can add to any delivery.
Oh, that's right. You can even have alcohol delivered from them.
Which was a really smart one on Mike's part years ago. People like their pizza and their beer, so
yeah,
get the
Game
license.
over.
Game
and
over.
Local as well, too. They have a few local.
That's what I love. Yes,
Yep.
supporting local. Yep. So definitely order Oddmo's Pizza for your New Year's Eve night.
Well, you know, when I started getting cancer, it was kind of a small little education piece. Brenda came up to visit that first time, and we just did a little get together. And I thought maybe I could do some more education along the way. And then last week's guest was Jordan Hill, because she's done a great job here in town of pulling together her own education pieces. Yeah. So I just wanted her to share what she's doing, and really a lot of what she's doing does tie in with the same message that we have. Had you met Jordan before? Was that the first time for you?
That was my first time. I really enjoyed her. She was like a little burst of energy and just good vibes and positivity. So that was really cool.
She's a very positive person.
Very.
Yeah, I'm excited for her event that she's got coming in January, and hopefully people will take advantage of it and sign up to go. There's a cost. It's not a big cost. There's a cost to go to her event. But yeah, so Jordan was our guest last week.
Yes, I really enjoyed her. Lots of information, lots of positive, everything. Just she made me want to smile.
Well, she has her own podcast too.
Yeah.
And she interviews people that are in business and what they're doing in their businesses. And so she's got a really great way of just kind of combining lots of messages along the way. And she does, along with the real estate that she does.
Yeah.
So I figured she'd be a great guest to bring in.
Very much so.
Well, this week's food is actually one of my favorites. It's blackberries.
Oh, I love blackberries.
Are you a big blackberry fan?
I love blackberries. I just like them plain, though. I just like to eat them. Like, I don't like them in things. I guess, maybe a milkshake.
Maybe a milkshake. Well, this says blackberries are deep in the blue-black color. Tells you this fruit is brimming with cancer-fighting and heart-protective antioxidants.
Okay.
Berries in general are part of the MIND diet, which is the Mediterranean diet.
Mm-hmm.
Mediterranean-like eating plan that may help stave off Alzheimer's and other forms of cognitive decline. I'm always, this is a gentleman they're quoting. It says, I always say to eat the rainbow.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But the darker berries have higher antioxidants capacity.
Okay.
So
I didn't realize that it was with color that's what that meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you eat
and that's why pomegranates are so high, is because they're rich in that dark color as
all
well.
of those darker colors are richer than in the vitamins. And a lot of the green ones are the ones that they're really good for like inflammation.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love to get the frozen blackberries that you can get at Costco and blend those into a smoothie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know? So blackberries are our food for the week.
Okay. I love it.
Well, I thought it'd be fun to bring Ashlie back on since she joined the board.
As I'm like being quiet over here.
Just to kind of give a little, here where this is the last Saturday of 2025.
So bizarre.
I know.
I can't believe a whole year has gone by already.
Where'd the whole year go?
All I can do is just take a deep breath.
That's tripping me out.
It just feels like it was yesterday.
It does.
It's been kind of a crazy year for all of us, I think.
Yeah, every year.
It has.
Your business has really kind of blossomed over the course of this last year.
It truly has. And I will take a moment to say that I truly feel blessed that you came into my life when you did.
Yeah, wandered into your restaurant. Who would have thought?
Don't want to get all serious, but yes, I feel truly blessed. It's been an amazing year, that is for sure. It's just grown and grown, and my skills have grown and grown and grown, and I can't wait to see what comes next.
Yeah, you were just kind of dabbling in some stuff before.
I just saw when I met you, I saw this as something bigger than myself, that like you had just said, I was already playing around with editing and had an idea of structuring a YouTube. And so when Chris Fundrick introduced me to you, I didn't even really understand at the time what was transpiring,
Right.
you know?
Right.
But I'm like, let me just donate my time and my skills to show you that people do want to hear, people do want to listen, and they love the education that we share and the stories that we share. It's grown. It's been awesome to see.
Well, it's interesting to look back on the stats from this last year,
Mm-hmm.
because we started doing the YouTube channel last year.
Yeah.
So as this year began, we had 140 subscribers
Mm-hmm.
to our YouTube channel. But now as the year is ending, we have 232.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
So we've grown subscribers, but more importantly is the views. How many people have actually viewed a video,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So at the start of this year, we had 21,000 views.
Okay.
But Ashley has told me that with the most recent post went up, we're at 50,000.
a
Wow.
little over. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Views.
Yes.
It's got good traction. It's got good traction.
And some of them get more than others.
yes.
But if you're listening here on Saturday and you haven't found us yet, please go to YouTube, put in Kickin Cancer Productions,
And subscribe.
and subscribe.
Subscribe. yes.
Add us as one of those that you're going to be able to see on every week. I know that by subscribing, what happens on Monday is I get a reminder every single Monday morning.
Yep.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
newest show's out. I can
Yep.
just pop it in, and I always try to like it immediately. I try to share it on my social media so people can see that it's out there.
Yep.
Get more awareness. Everyone has their own circle of influence, so the more that can hear it, the more we'll share it. Keep it going.
Yes.
And just to say too, a lot of people that do YouTube channels and social media, they do a lot of marketing or sponsorship, like funding for things. We're doing this organically right now.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
says a lot.
It does. It does.
We're just doing this organically right now, but
letting
we
it
plan
go.
to
Letting
put
it be.
some more behind it to get it out there. But it's
Which we can get a little bit of that in the
interesting to
next half of the show as some of the plans for
Yeah.
next year.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, something we'd like to do for next year. But right now, it's just been pretty organic.
see. Yep.
I think everything about this organization has been very organic
Yep.
from day one. Just
Yeah.
slowly blossoming as it goes along.
I
I
love
still
it.
have my Google photo timeline that reminds me, and I get to see where I was a year ago. And I've learned and honed in on my timing of editing things, but I used to spend a lot of hours
Oh, yeah.
up in the middle of the night till like 3 a.m. sometimes.
Holy smokes.
Like, and this is me like teaching myself programs and things. So
Right.
I've gotten so much better.
Right.
But it's interesting to see like how I was up late, and I'm just like, I love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do.
I know those first few that you did, I was just like, thank you so much for volunteering, but oh my gosh, you're putting so many hours into making this thing
Yeah.
happen.
Especially in the beginning, because I was using a program that was free. It was a free editing program. A lot of people don't realize, don't do that, because it glitches out and sometimes it will crash. And one project, I lost 18 hours of work, and all I could do was sit there at the screen like, I'm never going to get it back.
It's never coming back.
18 hours all gone.
Oh, yeah, but I've learned a lot since then, and it's been so amazing.
Well, and I think when we saw the value you were bringing, it was advantageous to get you better equipment,
Mm-hmm.
get you a better program, get you better a computer to
Yep.
work with, and
Yeah.
allow you to have the tools to do what you do well.
Mm-hmm.
Because there wasn't anything I was going to do. I don't have no idea how to do it. So.
Right.
And you're not alone. There are a lot of people that are like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it to somebody that actually knows
Yeah.
knows how to do it.
I think many people that you see that are on YouTube channels, they're not the experts of what they're doing. They have a good editing crew behind them to make that thing happen.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Well, and I'm just looking back. There was a guest we had last January, so just almost a year ago, and that does her own show. Erin Hurley came in as a guest for us in January of last year. She was actually our honoree that year, but she does her own YouTube channel as well.
Mhm. There's a lot.
that's cool.
It's a new trending thing.
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
like with Jordan Hill and her Dirt to Sky podcast and her working with Jesse Pione. Like, he has 5 that he had, like
5 different shows.
So there's a lot of people in our area that they're trying to bring, and spotlight on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the new thing.
Mhm.
Everybody's curious, especially in communities.
Right.
Doesn't matter where you are. People are truly invested in spreading whatever knowledge they can out there, or networking and things like that on YouTube.
Which is cool. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and considering it's a relatively inexpensive platform to utilize, why not use it?
Exactly. And you, like I said about us doing it organically, you can.
Yeah.
You can just structure it, and then as it carries on, then you can bring sponsors on to boost posts and things like that. It's pretty awesome to see. And that's why I let people know with what my business is. Like, it's super important to just get all the content you can out there, because when people Google search you, all of that comes up.
Yeah.
So when you are on different platforms, you get all these different areas of engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Super
And the more
important.
places you can be, the better off you're going to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, the other thing that really cool that happened early on last year is we had gotten a request to help Russ Hedge out again. Mm-hmm. And so our first go team for this year was actually Russ.
Okay.
Who was a guest of ours a couple weeks ago.
We just had him on, yeah.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Russ's cancer had gotten considerably worse.
Yeah.
And one of his friends from the Corvallis area said, hey, what can we do to help out? And so we began brainstorming an idea. And it was we thought we could have a Russ rock concert.
I have mine too. It's where I keep my rock crystal collection, and his is on my little table.
Yeah.
Like a Kiss.
Right.
Like a Kiss theme.
Yes.
The band Kiss.
That was the goal, was to
Russ
have it kind of like
rocks.
a little Kiss
love
looking
it.
theme. That was such a fun event to put together. I worked alongside some gentlemen down in the Corvallis area. We worked with the Marriott Hotel and had a band that had popped up on social media saying, could we work together? And so we brought this band in, and so many of his friends bought tickets for that concert. We had items to auction off. And once it was all said and done, I think we raised a little over $10,000.
That's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And Russ is just, between Lebanon and Albany and Corvallis, he is very well known
Oh, yeah.
in that part of the state.
Huge
right?
support.
He's a real big pillar in the community, and he's just like a little ray of sunshine that just goes and spreads
So
his
positive.
positivity.
I love
Truly, it's inspiring. Like, if you guys missed our show when he was here just a few weeks ago, please go back and watch it, because he's just he gets all these bad news and he just embraces it and turns it around and finds the silver lining and makes the best of it. And it's like, that's what I need to be like. You know?
I try to hold that standard to
Same.
myself. So many people, like, when I have to deal with customer service and they're like, you're so positive. I'm like, well, I mean, what is negative going to do?
Right.
What is it going to do?
Yeah.
Make everybody miserable? Well, let's not do that.
I know. I always try to find the silver lining. I'm really big into positivity. My Grammy's like, it doesn't always have to be sunshine and rainbows,
Yes, it
you know? And
does.
it's like, but why not?
Yes, it
Well,
does.
why not?
Why not?
Yep.
And if it's not, cut it out and get rid of it.
Yep.
Boom. As
Exactly.
easy as that.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Well, and I think that Russ, I mean, everyone's had to have down days, but one of the great things he said when he was on the show was, even when they had to operate on the bottom of his foot, and his business at the time was this podcast that he was doing, so he did it from his bed.
From his bed, yes.
From his bed.
It's all about perspective. It's all about where your mind's at,
Mhm.
you know? And I can't say that from, like, his standpoint. Everyone goes through things, but it really is perspective.
Mhm.
I've gone through hard times this last year, and I just stay positive. I just try not to even absorb it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've seen so many times with the stories that come in, when they're positive, their outcome is typically much
different.
better.
Yeah.
And when they're negative and don't have the support, then it's a different outcome. And so it's crazy when you see that in a health situation, like how important it is to be positive.
And that's where that frequency and vibration comes into play. And when you vibrate at a higher positive level, it just emits to everybody else.
and vibrations do carry to other people.
They
Yes.
I think that's why Russ is such a great example to people, is because he does radiate that positive energy to people.
Mhm.
I follow him on social media.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's hard to miss him if you're on social media. Being
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I love
interesting
it.
story too. When he got done, he said, we had done these shirts. People were buying the shirts. And he says, I want to donate 2 of them. So we just took the cost of this shirt and deducted it out. But his social media person lives in the Philippines.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So the one
Yeah.
who does all of his Instagram.
A lot of people outsource. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You just got to find the right base for it. But yeah.
So he's got another big supporter that's in Pennsylvania.
That's cool.
So he says, I want to donate 2 shirts to these 2 people because he knew they would help get his message out there.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome.
But she was in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was our February person. And then March rolls around, and March was super fun because we had the polar plunge again
Yes.
for the 4th time.
Mm-hmm.
We did the polar plunge together.
Yes.
Well, 4th time for me, 3rd time for you.
I'll take 4.
As I watched you guys jump in.
You had to
I had to record.
Yeah. I was like, I got to record,
I'll
guys.
record next year.
Right?
I'll take that spot.
I know. I've already been thinking about it. I'm like, how can I incorporate that? I don't know.
I don't know.
see
I'll be
what
out of town.
happens.
See if you're going to jump with us this next year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Very non-committal at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Well, I'm glad that this year the weather was better.
Yeah.
Because we've certainly had one year where it was awful weather.
Oh my, yeah.
Awful weather.
It was absolutely beautiful that day. It was
Oh, yeah.
foggy, but it was absolutely beautiful. It was perfect for that day.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
been a few that have been like that where it's like, thank you, Father.
I think the second year was the one where the wind whipped up and blew the tent.
Yeah. That
So,
was crazy.
Yeah, it was actually.
No, thank you.
I think the water almost felt warmer that day because it was so cold outside.
Yeah.
But I will say that having done this for 4 times now, yes, it's cold when you first get in, but it's really not as bad as you would
It's
think
not.
it is.
It's quick.
It's
Yeah.
quick. It's a really quick
Quick and
jumping-
painless.
Jumping and
I
get out.
recently did an ice bath. Yeah, I did that recently. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
But where you got to stay in the water for like
Yeah.
6 minutes.
I bet.
How'd you do with that?
I did really well. I only went to my shoulders though. I really wanted to go to my neck, but it seemed like I
by getting
got
your
in there.
at least
got
with your
out.
shoulders, your lungs are taking the impact, and your heart's taking the impact of the ice bath.
I
too.
wanted to go to my neck because they say that it helps your vagus nerve, but I just couldn't. I was like right at shoulder. I was like, no, I can't go.
This is
deeper.
what-
This is what you get.
I was like this, focusing and breathing.
all,
Yeah.
4 in,
all the critical.
4 out.
Yeah, yeah.
4.
Yeah. Box
all
breathing.
The critical organs are now submerged in the water.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Now, see, it's interesting you say it because how many of the guests we've had over the last several years have you incorporated this? So you were able to incorporate that breathing from the guests that we had when Kate was on this show
I
last
literally
year.
incorporate it with so many things. The
The-
4.
The box breathing.
Mhm.
Yep.
All the time.
I think the more stressed I get, I tend to hold my breath too,
Yeah.
that's not good.
No. At wrestling tournaments, I'm like 4.
Yeah.
The stress as
Yeah.
your kids out there wrestling.
Breathe, Amanda. Breathe.
Right. And with that polar plunge, there was something really amazing too that Ashlie Mathis, and at the time Ashlie Davis, I do believe, because
Yeah.
she did get married, but that was really huge with her being there. She's we lost her this year. What was it during the summer?
Yeah, during
August?
this, it was August. I think it was August.
Yeah.
She passed away.
Yeah, so she was at the polar plunge. She didn't dive in, but the people, her husband and family
friend
members,
did.
they dove in for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the basketball with the Salem Capitals, and
Yeah.
she got to do the tip off, and that picture is absolutely amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was awesome that she got to participate with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was one of our go teams.
She was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
She was.
yeah.
So the last thing I was going to tell you about the polar plunge, and I don't know if you even realize this, but they gave an award out for the most money raised, and we were the #1 team
Oh,
for most money raised.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And wasn't Jiffy Lube James #2?
Yeah, Jeffy.
I just have to say that.
Sorry. Not all of us can be winners.
right.
I think he was holding the #1 spot, and then the
You got
last.
a bunch of last minute donors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
just kind of flooded at the very end, but
Yeah.
but that was kind of the catapult into the go team for Ashlie.
Mhm.
And I think it's interesting too how you met Ashlie, because you were the one that recommended that we do something for Ashlie.
I was literally in the self-checkout line at Fred Meyer's. And it was right when you had made me some cards,
Mhm.
business cards, and it had like the Kickin cancer information on it as well. And I overheard an associate and a customer talking about going through. The associate was just coming back from being off due to like chemotherapy and surgeries and things like that. And the mother was talking about how her daughter was going through that. And I turn around, I have goosebumps. I turn around and I'm like, have you guys heard of Kickin Cancer? And they're like, no, what's that? And so I hand them my card. I was like, you should really check it out. They have opportunities for support and things like that. We'll come to find out. I didn't know her name, her daughter's name at the time, and it was Ashlie.
Okay.
And then AM,
which is a bit fitting.
AM.
Yeah.
Her initials are AM. Mine are AM.
crazy.
And it was just like perfect timing. And it was amazing. And then to find out later on, we also went to the same high school, but I ended up, it was like a year difference of her going and then me leaving kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, it was perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you connected with the mom, I reached out to Ashley. She was working, believe it or not, she was working at Ashley's
Isn't that
Furniture.
funny?
So crazy.
Isn't it crazy how the universe works?
Yes, it really is.
Yeah.
But
it
I
really,
went over to
is.
visit with her and got a picture with her wearing one of our shirts, and then she eventually got a beanie to go with it as well. And at the time, she was doing well, and then her cancer progressively got worse.
Yeah.
So by the time we did the polar plunge, she was in the midst of treatment. She had lost her hair at that point. And then that night, as the day we had the polar plunge, that night was our honoring evening, and she was there at that
She
as
was there
well.
as well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
she was a true fighter, and the moments that transpired to everything, she really lived life to the fullest. She took every moment that she possibly could in with her family and her kids, and they took road trips, and she would send me little voice messages just to
That's
be like,
sweet.
I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
Love you.
So she stayed in contact with you that whole time.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
I love that.
I still have the messages.
That's cool. That's
Decide not to get
cool.
rid of those.
No.
No,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, the big thing we did for Ashley was the basketball game. You referenced that a minute ago. But had worked with Jason Conrad for a couple of years now. We've been able to arrange for a survivor to do a tip-off. And this year it was Ashley, and that was kind of the big deal for her, was to do this tip-off at the game. But to make it even more special, he said as they introduced the players, they could come out with somebody that was wearing a shirt with their name on it. So as the player came out, it had that player's name on the front, and then on the back of it, it had the name of the person that they were honoring. And so all these different survivors got to go on the court with the players during the course of that game.
It was a really
That's
fun
cool.
night. It was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the
I heard it was a magical night.
a
It
lot
was.
of survivors
It
came
was
to me afterwards just thanking us for pulling that together.
Such an amazing
Well, just
community.
being seen and then
Yep.
just the fun with the basketball game and everything that Jason does to bring those to life and the cool colors of jerseys and just it was just
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they were white T-shirts just to keep that simple, but each of them had a different color on the front.
It's like a rainbow.
Okay,
It was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
rainbow.
What- it's like
and
when
the
Ash-
back was pink.
Michelle Ashley got to go out, and so hers had peach on it.
Yes.
Right? And so each person had the color of the cancer they had on the front as they went out on the court.
Okay.
And so many of them came to me afterwards and said they were so glad that they were able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the big highlight for that, especially that kind of the highlight for Ashley, but for that whole event was that basketball game.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And then it was right after the basketball game, the very next day is when Cheryl and I headed over to Bend
Okay. Yes. Yes.
and did kind of an introductory meeting in Bend with some people that might be interested in getting that community off
Another
the ground.
chapter started.
Yeah. So we were at Cindy's house. A bunch of them were there in the living room. We did a little slide presentation, like this is who we are, this is what we do. Do you want to get involved? That was kind of the kickoff for her to get her little community started over there
That's
in
so
the Bend
cool.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she focuses a lot on education, right?
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She really does. Aside from the raindrop technique oil
Oh, that's
stuff that she
right.
does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she was a guest we had this last year
Yep.
too.
Yep.
She came into the raindrop technique with her essential oils.
Yeah. That's
And
right.
education was a big deal for her.
Yeah.
So quickly she pulled together an educational workshop over there in the Bend area.
Mhm.
And I don't remember how many she had, number of different vendors showed up, and she was able to get the education piece off the ground in the Bend area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So if you know anybody in your community,
yes. Yes.
We would
That
love
would
to
like
get
to
another
start
community or
another-
two next year.
Yeah.
So we've been able to spread out to the north with Vancouver and to the east with Bend. You know, if you're in Eugene or Medford or someplace like that and you'd like to get a community started, definitely reach out to us and let us know. We can get that process started for you.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Mike from Oddmo's Pizza. Mike has been with us since the very beginning of this podcast and show. So huge shout out to Mike from Oddmo's. They have amazing pizza. And like I was saying, it's kind of perfect for New Year's Eve to get a pizza from them. You can pick it up or have it delivered. And the beautiful thing is you can get all the naughty stuff on top of it, or you can do and be good if you've got a New Year's resolution that you're like, I don't want to eat naughty. They've got the cauliflower crust with like the Reggie Veggie, or the Green Monster with the artichoke hearts and stuff. They have so many good options of being healthy, or if you want to, indulge in a loaded mac and cheese, you can be naughty as well. So
Do a little bit of both.
yeah, definitely go check them out. And like you were saying, they've got alcohol that they can deliver as well. What's the place? Sandy M Brewing?
Sandy M Brewing.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've got options from Sandy M Brewing, and they're local as well. And that's what I love, that local, you can't go wrong, you guys.
Yeah.
So order them for New Year's Eve. All right, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.